Well, 100 new cases and the move back to alert level 3 means small gatherings once again this holiday season. And whether you and your family are isolating this year or simply taking extra pandemic precautions, it can certainly be a difficult time. Here now's Henrika Wilhelm spoke with an expert on how to keep the stress of the pandemic all in perspective.
Another COVID Christmas. For many, the return to alert level 3 means spending the holiday season away from family and friends. Again.
Whether it was a social get-together out at a restaurant with some friends, whether it was planning on going out with friends or colleagues at a bar for Tibbs Eve, whether it was having Nan and Pop come on in from around the Bay to celebrate Christmas dinner, a lot of people are, feeling really sad at the moment and mourning the fact that they're not going to be able to have the holidays that they planned.
While the first instinct might be to get over these emotions quickly, Hubbard says it's important to acknowledge them and then make alternative plans.
If you and your friends want to celebrate Tibbs Eve in May, go for it. If you and your family want to postpone at least some of the celebrations until it's safer to do so, there's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of it is readjusting your perspective on things. If you think back, I would be willing to bet that every single one of us has had a disrupted Christmas at some point in time, whether it's that the family came down with gastro and needed to, exist on Jell-O and saltines for a couple of days, whether it was the year that the snowstorm prevented people from traveling or flights were canceled or postponed or delayed. We've all in the past altered holiday plans. And it's remembering that we did it. It didn't feel great, but we did it and we were still able to enjoy ourselves.
With yet another COVID winter in sight, Hubbard has some tips for all those struggling. Stay connected virtually with family and friends, spend time outdoors, exercise, practice self-care, and limit your time on social media and following COVID-related news. She also has advice for anyone hesitating whether to even have gatherings this Christmas.
Taking a big breath, being really respectful of boundaries, whatever it is that people decide. And if plans are canceled, try to see what you can do as a substitute, whether it's joining virtually for perhaps the present opening, or whether it's setting up an IOU for a future date sometime when things do feel safer.
Hubbard says it is important for anyone struggling to remember that mental health resources are available and that it is okay to reach out for help. Henrika Wilhelm, CBC News.